Some goodbyes ain't loud, they're quiet. They sit in your chest like a storm waiting to rain. This one was the goodbye she never wrote.
I remember when we met, you were light in the dark, like a flame in the cold, putting need in my heart. You were laughing at my jokes like the world felt right. Two broken souls somehow shining in the night. We talk about dreams under streetlight skies. You said you hated fake love and beautiful lies. I said don't worry, I'm different, I'll stay by your side. But the truth in my chest had nowhere to hide. You held my hand like I was your home, like you were scared to ever be alone. And for a moment I thought maybe love could stay, but destiny already planned another way. I saw the future slowly fall apart, like cracks in the glass of a hopeful heart. But you were smiling, thinking we were fine, while the clock of goodbye was counting its time. I said goodbye, but you didn't see the pain I was hiding inside of me. You thought I'd stay forever in your world, but forever was something I couldn't be. You looked at me with hopeful eyes, like love could survive all the truth and lies. But the hardest thing I ever had to do was say goodbye without hurting you. Every night you called just to hear my voice, like loving me wasn't even a choice. You said I was the piece in your war-torn mind, but peace is something I couldn't find. I carried demons you never knew, a war in my head I was fighting through, smiling outside while drowning within, losing the battle I couldn't win. You asked me once, will you ever leave? I laughed and said, girl, don't believe the lies your fears keep telling you. I'm not the type that would break you in two, but deep inside I already knew the saddest thing that I'd ever do was walk away from someone pure, just because my soul wasn't sure. I said goodbye, but you didn't see the storm that was raging inside of me. You thought love could fix every scar, but some wounds run deeper than we are. You held on tight like love was enough, but sometimes love just isn't tough. And the hardest thing I ever had to do was say goodbye without hurting you. The day it happened, the sky turned gray, like even the sun didn't want to stay. You were smiling, talking about forever, while I was breaking inside altogether. You told me dreams about a future we'd share, a house, some kids, love everywhere. But every word felt like a knife in my chest, because I knew I couldn't give you my best. I watched your eyes when I looked away, because I didn't trust what my heart might say. If I stayed 1 second longer there, I'd lose the strength to show I care. So I said the words in the coldest tone, pretending my heart was made of stone. You looked confused, like you missed the clue, because my goodbye didn't make sense to you. I said goodbye, but you didn't cry. You just kept asking me why. You thought I was joking or being unfair. You never believed I could disappear. Your voice was shaking, begging me to stay, but my broken heart had to walk away. And the hardest thing I ever had to do was say goodbye without hurting you. You text a week, asking what went wrong, saying love like God should've stayed strong. You blamed yourself for things you didn't do, but the truth was never about you. You were perfect in every way, the light that made my darkness fade. But I was a storm you tried to calm, a restless soul that feared your love. I read your messages late at night while fighting tears I tried to hide, cause every word you wrote was pain, reminding me I broke your name. You deserve someone whole and real, someone who knew how to heal. But I was lost inside my fight, a shadow disappearing in the night. I said goodbye, but you didn't know I loved you more than I could show. You thought I left because I was done, but sometimes love means you have to run. You saw my silence as cold and rude, but it was pain I never showed to you. And the hardest thing I ever had to do was say goodbye without hurting you. Years went by like falling rain, but memories still whisper your name. Sometimes I wonder if you moved on, or if my ghost still lingers on. I hope you found someone who stayed, someone who never walked away, someone who held your heart with care and proved that real love is fair. But if you ever think of me someday and wonder why I went away, just know the truth behind that night. I loved you enough to say goodbye. Some people think goodbye means you stop caring, but sometimes goodbye is the most painful form of love, and that's the goodbye she never understood.